We present DramatVis Personae, a visual analytics system for identifying biases in creative writing. The central component of DVP is a text editor. The text editor is equipped with traditional formatting features such as selecting font, font size, font weight, etc. A user can write on the editor or paste written text into the editor. As the user writes in the editor, the characters in the story are automatically detected in the system and all the relevant visualizations are updated accordingly. We will see the visualizations in detail next. The Characters and Demographics panel lists all the characters identified by our NLP pipeline. For example, this list shows all the characters identified by our system in the story Sleeping Beauty. A user can delete a character if they do not wish to track the character, or if the character was wrongly identified by the system. A user can merge different names of the same character together. For example, Aurora and Princess are the same character. We can drag Princess to Aurora and drop to merge them together. Each character in this panel has a dropdown named Demographics. Using this dropdown, a user can add any social identities to the characters. For this example, we are only using male and female as identities. The timeline plot visualizes the presence of characters in the story. Each tile in this timeline represents a passage in the story. A user can hover over any tile to see the relevant passage. This visualization helps in answering questions such as, which character had the least presence in the story? For example, even though the story of Sleeping Beauty is about Aurora, the princess, it was Prince Florimond who had the most number of mentions. Note also the lack of overlaps between the timelines of two characters. Let's see another example of timeline visualization. This timeline shows the characters from the movie The Amazing Spider-Man 2. The demographics of the characters are assigned based on the actors from the movie. We only assign demographics to the significant characters of the movie. Using this information, the timeline can show the presence of social identities in the story. A user can also choose to see the presence of intersectional identities in the timeline. Note that male white characters are present throughout the story. Further, there appears to be a lack of interactions between male African American and female white characters except for a few aberrant ones. However, both groups have interactions with male white characters. Finally, a user can click on the Show Interaction button to see the interactions between characters. Alternatively, a user can click on any character in the timeline to see interactions between that character and other characters. We observe that the interaction graph for Gwen Stacy is much smaller than the other three male characters. Further, Gwen Stacy has significant interactions with Peter Parker only. On clicking on any character or identity, a user can see a list of adjectives and verbs used for that character or identity. This helps in answering questions such as, how the female characters were described in the story. What actions did female African American characters take in the story? Let's see another example usage of word cloud. This story is one of the stories used for the study. The story features a few intended stereotypes. Let's see how Irina, a female character in the story, was portrayed in the story. Note the description of bodily features of Irina such as beautiful, lovely, pale, young, slim, smiled, radiant, sweetly. Let's look at another female character, Krista Barnaby. Again, note the use of words such as petulantly, grimace, sulky, whiny. We can also see the words for all the females combined. Thank you for watching. Please see our paper for more details.